On our 1776th episode, I'd be remiss to not talk about freedom. So, where does freedom come from? I think that freedom is a God-given thing that whoever you believe created us human beings, that creator gave us freedom. If you recall, it was taken away from us for a little while. When I say us, I mean Americans, and in 1776, we had had enough and we decided to take it back. So we did. Fast forward to where we are today. Are we still free? Are you still free? I think that the answer is probably yes. But are we enjoying the freedom? Are we putting that freedom to work? Are we exercising that freedom? Are we embracing that freedom? How often are we doing it? Are we doing it every once in a while? Are we thinking about freedom on the 4th of July, which we ought to? Or are we thinking about it all the time? Are we grateful for the freedom that we have? Are we using it? Are we exercising it? What are we doing with the freedom that we have? And I think that all too often, the answer is that no, we are not. I think that more often than not, the answer is no, we are squandering a lot of the freedoms that we have. And when I think about freedom, I think about personal autonomy. I think about personal sovereignty. I think about I have the ability to decide to do something and then to make plans for making it happen and then to actually do it. To pursue life, liberty, happiness, whatever I want. And I also have the freedom to run my life into the ground. If I want to just spend my days getting fucked up, I can absolutely do that. If I want to, weigh 500 pounds, I can absolutely do that. I have the freedom to do all of these things. So I want to play video games all day and not focus on anything other than that. I have the freedom to do that. So that is an exercise in freedom. And yes, life takes many things away from us. We get old. And as we get older, life gets the things we used to be able to do with ease, we are no longer able to do those quite as easily. There's exceptions to this. You see athletes like Tom Brady who are still performing at a really, really high level into their 40s, which is absolutely amazing. You see LeBron James having record-breaking seasons. And there are people among us who are in their 80s and 90s, and I'm sure pretty soon in their 100s that are performing at a really, really high intellectual level in whatever field that they decide to do that. But we also get sick, and there's nothing we can do about that a lot of the time. Accidents happen. Disabilities happen. People die. People die before they're supposed to. But when we give it away, when we give away our autonomy, when we give away our agency, when we give away our freedom, we squander it. 2/3 of us are broke, living paycheck to paycheck. We spend more money than we make. We're living in credit card debt. So we've given away our financial sovereignty, given away a lot of our financial freedom. When we do that, we're stuck. We're stuck working dead-end jobs that we hate too often. We're stuck just trying to figure out how to make ends meet, how to make required minimum monthly payments on credit cards, all this crap. And it's something I fell victim to. I spent most of my 20s in poor financial shape, making terrible financial decisions. Way too many of us are overweight. We're fat. Obesity is at record highs and getting higher and higher literally by the minute. America's getting fatter by the second. In the time that I've been recording this, lots of people have become fat. And I say that somewhat kidding, just because sometimes you have to laugh at what's going on, but we're giving away our personal sovereignty there too. We're giving it away. When you're overweight, I don't care what anybody says. I don't care what anybody says. It's restricting your ability to lead a rich and happy life. You don't have the energy. You're not going to live as long. You're just not going to be as happy. You don't feel as good. which bleeds into and impacts every other aspect of our lives. So you name it, at every level, our attention, we're more distracted than we ever have been. We give away our attention every day. Give it away. Take it. Take it from me. Social media, take it. Gaming, take my attention. Whatever. We haphazardly hand our attention away consistently. So every time we do that, we're giving our freedom away. We're walking away from it. We are squandering the opportunity that we have to pursue the lives that we really want. So wherever you're at, just play it out. If you just continue on this track, doing exactly what you're doing, what are you guaranteed to get? Obviously, we don't know what's going to happen. You could win the lottery. You could get hit by a bus. I have no idea what's going to play out, but just play out. Just continue on the path that you're on, interacting with money the way that you're interacting with food and exercise, interacting with your attention, who you're giving it to, what you're spending your time on, what you're giving your energy to. Just play that out. What's the best scenario for you? 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 30 years from now? Is that going to get you where you want to go? Is that what you want? I don't know if it is or not. If it is, that's great. Keep good going. Just keep rocking and rolling, doing what you're doing. But if you sit back and you think, you know what? This is not serving me. This is not getting me where I want to go. Right now, I'm not proud of it. Maybe I'm ashamed of it. Maybe I'm guilty of it. Maybe I'm regretful of the way that I've been allocating these resources. Maybe I'm regretful. I'm ashamed of how I am using my life. I'm squandering my freedom. That's okay. It is what it is. What's not okay is just keeping on doing what you're doing. Time to make a change. Take back your freedom. Take back your autonomy. Take back your personal sovereignty. That's what I want for you. That's what I want for me. That's what I hope to inspire in others. It's let's fucking go. It's not I fucking go. I fucking go in hopes that I'm going to inspire and help my loved ones, help my wife to do her best, to help my kids, to try to model behavior for them, to impact those who I have some kind of impact over. As I work hard, I want to be evidence to the world of what's possible. And I want you to do the same. I want you to lead yourself, and in so doing, you will be that shining example to others of what's possible. You'll be that reminder to others. That's right. Been letting things slide a little bit. Been slipping up here and there. It's part of the human experience. It's like the most human thing to do, to lose a little bit of our perspective. But it's powerful that we have the ability to course correct, to recognize where we're coming up short, and to take that freedom back. Say, enough giving this away. I'm going to take it back from the forces that are preventing me from having what I want, from living the life that I want. So let's fucking go. Do your part by doing your best.